Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to Virtual Cheese Emporium! Yay! We have survived another year, and we have successfully made it into 2022 with no major events happening so far. Yay! Good start. So, today, as you saw by the title, we are going to be reviewing a list of my New Year's resolutions. Now, I know that people don't usually, keep up with their resolutions because, work sucks, and life is hard, and time is very fast when it wants to be and very slow when you don't need it to be. Maybe I mixed that up. But anyway, New Year's resolutions are hard to keep up. But I do resolve, that's not the right hand signal, but I do resolve to keep these because if not, then I'm going to ruin my mental health and send my life into a complete tailspin. Yay, super fun. So, many of my New Year's resolutions have to do with fixing my mindset. My mom and I talked a few days ago, and she told me about the difference between a fixed and a growth mindset. And to give a little mini psychology lesson, I believe, a fixed mindset is someone who thinks that their talents, abilities, and skills are set in stone. Like, I'm not good at math, I will never be good at math. I'm a pretty good singer, but I will never be a great singer. Basically, they're stuck with the default levels that they got when they were born, and they can't do anything about it. But a growth mindset is someone who believes that their talents, skills, and abilities can grow over time with hard work and perseverance. Like, I'm not that great of a singer, but if I try hard enough and, keep practicing every day, I'm going to be a great singer one day. Or, I'm not that great at chemistry, but if I study hard and get a tutor and, put some work in, I will be a great chemist one day. I'm unfortunately in the former and need to move on to the latter half mindset in order to, be more happy and positive and, just overall have a better future under my belt. Because right now, I'm sad and a little, kind of a lot depressed. And it's because of my mindset right now. So I have a list of New Year's resolutions that I'm going to follow in order to fix my mindset and lead me on the road to a better life. I tried holding the phone, now both hands are free. Okay, so my first New Year's resolution is to draw, write, and just generally create more. I have been slacking in the drawing department because schoolwork and, the bed is really nice and comfortable and I like to sleep a lot. So I have not been drawing or writing or just creating as much as I would like to be. I have already started in that endeavor. There they are. I have created this lovely drawing a few days ago. Let me give her a little, snapshot. Very cute. And I have also started working, or, I'm halfway in between coloring this lovely masterpiece. It is currently a work in progress, obviously, because it is not fully colored, but I have started drawing more often, and I plan to keep going through that throughout the course of this year. And I've also, started writing a new book idea, or started writing a new book with a new idea, because the first book was about a magical school with angels and demons, and I did not feel like writing and fleshing out a magical school. And plus, there's a whole bunch of magical school books that you could already read. Like, there was no need for, another, magical school franchise. And my second idea about two girls who get kidnapped, but they get rescued thanks to a magical sketchbook, was a bit too ambitious, and it was really hard to, keep the kidnapping plot in check along with, low fantasy, magical realism, drawings popping out of a sketchbook and, helping the characters. I am going to file those ideas away for the future, but until then, I have a much more simpler book idea, which I'm going to execute on my lovely computer and soon publish in a few years. Time be willing. My second resolution is to start working out. As you can see, I'm rather small. I'm pretty much a twig, and I do wish to be more muscular, or at least toned and fit. I know I'm not going to be like Wonder Woman, but being able to lift stuff would be nice. And I actually have started working out, but I have unfortunately fallen off, as many do. I've been doing K-pop dance workouts, which has been very fun and made me very sweaty, which is not as fun, but the dances are really cool. You can just, jam along to it, and then before you know it, 15 minutes has passed, and you're very sweaty, and you can barely lift your cup of water, but you feel liberated. So, I'm going to get back on the workout horse again, and do a K-pop dance workout, can't talk, tonight, and all the nights to follow, as much as I can, without breaking myself and my body and my spirit. The third, and so far hardest, resolution I have to complete is complain less. That will most likely not be completed because I am quite the complainer. I love to nitpick, which is not a good thing, but I can make an endeavor to significantly reduce the amount of times I complain and nitpick about things that happen to me, to other people, and the world, and all that good stuff. Notice how I did not write stop complaining because, as I said, very compulsive complainer. I love to just, complain that things aren't perfect because I do expect something at least very close to perfection. I am, unfortunately, but also fortunately, high maintenance. I do know what I like, but I also just need to, dial it back and enjoy the things that are presented to me as much as I can without being so much of a nitpicker about it. So I'm going to complain less, not stop complaining because it'll crop back up eventually, but complain less. That's a good thing I have to do. Resolution number 4 is learning how to sew and to continue learning how to drive. I just realized that driving is a lot more necessary than I thought it was. Because if I knew how to drive, then I would have the freedom to get to school, get to my possible place of employment, which, doesn't exist yet, but it soon will, and I'm going to have to drive there, and to just, go wherever I want, be independent, be me in a car, driving to somewhere I want to be without any time constraints. So I am now learning, I did previously learn how to drive in the past, but school happened and that took 6 months. So now I'm back on the horse with learning how to drive again, and I still got it, but I have a long way to go before I'm, driving into the city just, by myself, because I don't even have a license yet. I need to be with someone before I do all that. And sewing. I love clothes. Clothes also suck. They really do suck. So what I need to do is to learn how to sew my own clothes, because good clothes are expensive, but cheap clothes often look bad and are bad. So what I'm going to do is get all the luxury fabrics in the world and sew the absolute most amazingest wardrobe you've ever seen, put it in my closet, and allow no one to touch it but moi, especially when I want to wear it. No one's ever borrowing my clothes because I worked too hard on that. But before I achieve that dream, I need to learn how to sew first. Gotta make all the beginner stuff, cute aprons, hats, all that good stuff. So I'm going to be learning how to sew in the future, and soon, in a few months, I'll be learning how to drive. We'll get my license, and we'll be able to go wherever I please. Number 5, what I need to do is commit to learning Japanese. I have been on and off this horse for a while. I currently have my Japanese book underneath my bed because I used it for a prop in my theater class and I just haven't gotten it back out. And I also just haven't had time to learn a whole other language while doing my theater stuff for school. So it's been under the bed just chilling and gathering dust. I do know some of the basic vowels, but I do not know the whole hiragana sheet. And I need to, actually continue building on Japanese vocabulary. That way I can string together sentences, and then paragraphs, and then read and write. And then finally, I'll learn a new language in 4 or 5 years. Then I'll actually be able to go to Japan and, converse like a native, or at least someone who knows what they're doing and didn't just come out and say, hey, let's go to Japan, without learning anything at all. So, yeah. Learn Japanese because it's cool, then I can watch anime without subtitles and actually converse and be more cultured. Gotta do that, and get the Japanese book out of the bed so I can actually start. And finally, my 6th and final resolution that I'm going to try to succeed in completing is making money with my lovely art. Now, as you saw, my art is an utter amazing, gorgeous masterpiece, but I'm not that big on Instagram, and I need to also improve my art before I make money on it. So I do have the drawing books and everything, so that will be taken care of in a few months or years. But making an art commission page on Instagram or just, wherever I can has been a major goal ever since I actually started drawing and posting on social media. So I would like to be more independent and make money on things that I enjoy doing, such as, drawing. But as I said, improvement on art means more potential customers, so I have to make those ends meet before I actually start in the, financial process and making money off of my art. So that's going to be a massive train to, climb and, get rolling on the tracks. But I do plan on making my art commission page very soon, and I do plan on, touting out better art as I keep progressing in my artistic journey. Got it all out. Thought I'd change the scenery for the outro. But yeah, that's about all I have for you guys today. Those are my 6 New Year's resolutions that I do plan on completing in order to turn my life around and make me more happier in 2022. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I know I said I would post. Actually, no, I didn't promise that I would post more often. I just said that I would make better content. Haha, you can't catch me there. I didn't say I'd make, more videos. I said that they'd be better than before. So, I didn't say that, but I know that it has been a long time since I posted, and I am glad that you decided to tune in to my new video in 2022 to see what I've been up to and to hear all of my wishes for my life. So, thank you so much once again for coming back to Virtual Cheese Emporium, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. I can't bow while I'm laying down. But yeah, have a great have a great rest of your month and year, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye! Stay safe, drink water, and I love you guys!